today I'm staying at the Venetian Hotel in Las Vegas. This place is all about the wow factor. It's giving Venice vibes, but with air conditioning and slot machines. The Venetian is the second largest hotel in the world. It's located on the north central part of the Strip, and wow, it's a beautiful hotel. Even if you're not staying here, you must come and check it out. There's usually a line at the reception, but it moves pretty fast. And if you're not into waiting, you can always use the self-check-in kiosks. Look how gorgeous this place is. Definitely one of the most beautiful hotels in Las Vegas. Right by the reception, you'll find Sala 118 Bar and Lounge, which looks super fancy. And yes, there's also a Starbucks right next to it. The casino at the Venetian is huge. Tons of slot machines, table games, and this is their sportsbook. It's very big, and there's also a bar if you want to get a drink. This over here is the new Bellini bar that is located right in the middle of the casino. When it comes to food, there is a lot. Restaurants, bars, lounges, coffee shops, you name it. While many of them are Italian, you'll find global cuisine here. There are over 70 different places to eat. Black Tap is known for their great burgers and crazy milkshakes. Cut is Wolfgang Puck's very fancy steakhouse. Chica is a Latin American restaurant, and here you can get yourself some sushi. They even have a place where a robot will make you a drink. They recently opened a new food hall. It's called Via Via. Here you'll find Turkey and the Wolf with their wild sandwiches, BS Taqueria for Mexican eats, Ivan Ramen, Howlin' Ray's for spicy chicken, and All'Antico Vinaio, the famous sandwich shop from Italy. I tried All'Antico Vinaio and ordered the Venice Beach sandwich, which comes with turkey, mozzarella, tomatoes. I added some arugula and artichoke cream. So good, and the bread was amazing. I also tried Scar's Pizza. It looked promising and was pretty affordable. I got a cheese slice. It was decent, but it had a strong burnt flavor. That's why I checked the bottom, and it was pretty charred. Not sure if that's just how they make it or it was a one-off. There's also a speakeasy. It was closed when I visited, but I'll definitely be back to check it out. Don't forget to snap a photo with the love sign. Go up the escalator and you'll reach the Grand Canal shops. Lots of restaurants and stores, high-end and casual. You can sit down for a meal and feel like you're dining on the streets of Venice. There are plenty of high-end restaurants, but there's also a food court with more affordable fast food options like Johnny Rockets, Social Life Pizza, Popeyes, Chipotle, Panda Express, and more. My room was in the Venetian South Tower. It's conveniently located by the reception area. The walk to the room is quite long. You have to take one elevator to the 10th floor and then walk to the second elevator that will take you to your floor. The hotel is very elegant. There are lots of seating areas along the way, so if you get tired, don't worry, you'll find somewhere to sit. The room was $136 on a weekday, and with resort fees and taxes, I ended up paying $216. I stayed on the 17th floor in a renovated King Suite. It's an all-suite hotel, so the room was very spacious. The suite is divided into two sections, the bedroom and the step-down living room. It is tastefully decorated. It's a renovated room, so not much wear and tear. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe to the channel for more Vegas content. By the bed, you'll find plenty of outlets. Under the TV is a luggage area. This is also where you'll find the dry cleaning bag. There are 2 steps down into the living room, which is pretty large. Another TV, a small dining table, a coffee table, an armchair, and a huge sofa. The room is a little dark. It could use more lighting. Under the TV, there's an ice bucket, glasses, wine glasses, and a mini bar tray. There are even love kits if you feel fancy. The mini bar, as usual, stocked with overpriced items, but if you need them, you have them. Here there's some storage space, and there's also an empty fridge for your own stuff. You can stream and cast on this TV, which is nice. There's a light on the steps that's always on, so you don't trip and fall if you get up in the middle of the night. In the closet, you'll find ironing board, hangers, and a safe, and 2 robes, but no slippers. By the entrance, there's a full-length mirror. Across from that is the bathroom. Super spacious with lots of mirrors everywhere. This is a renovated room, but the tub does not look new to me. The whole bathroom kind of feels a little dated. The shower is a decent size. The gold fixtures also give it a little bit of an outdated feel. And these are the bath products that they provide. You also get tissue paper, soap, lotion, and under the sink, you'll find the blow dryer, towels, and some extra toilet paper over here. The blow dryer looks very basic and kind of old. The toilet is separated by a door, and there's even some artwork. There's also a vanity for doing your makeup, and they provide all of these amenities, including a sewing kit. And if you're paranoid, you won't need to stuff the peephole with tissue paper. It has a cover. Here's how you lock this fancy door. This was my view. That's the garden pool. The whole area is enclosed by the hotel, so not much of a view, just the pool. Under blacklight, the bed was clean. Sheets and nightstands were all good. But I did find one pillow with a gross stain and a black mark that I couldn't identify. Mattress protector and mattress were clean, no signs of bed bugs. The carpet had a few stains, but everything else in the living room was clean. In the bathroom, the toilet had marks that looked like peeling, not dirt. It looks like the toilet hasn't been changed and it's pretty old. Some stains under it. One wall behind the toilet was clean and the other one not so much. The tub and the shower were both clean. There is an essentials store in the South Tower, so you don't have to go far to get what you need. First, I checked out the pool in the South Tower. It's called the Pool Garden. It's surrounded by the hotel, so it feels very private. There are hot tubs and a decent sized pool. It wasn't very crowded, which I loved. Because it's surrounded by the hotel, there's not much sun, so if you want to get a tan, maybe check out the main pool. This pool is open till 10 p.m., which is great. But weirdly, there were a ton of kids around 9. There's also a small gym in the South Tower, but it has everything you need to stay fit on vacation. The main pool deck is much larger with 4 big pools, plunge pools, 2 bars, and a restaurant. You can also access the Palazzo pools if you're staying at the Venetian. There's even a splash pad, but it wasn't working. You can rent day beds, cabanas, or even a private suite with a plunge pool and a TV. Overall, I think it's a very nice pool and it's not as crowded as some other pools in Las Vegas. This pool is open till 7 p.m. There's also Canyon Ranch, where you'll find a spa and another fitness center that has a rock climbing wall. For entertainment, there's Madame Tussauds Wax Museum. Don't forget to say hi to Bruce Willis that is waiting right at the entrance. You can watch a burlesque show at Voltaire or watch a comedy show at the showroom. There's also a magic show by Shin Lim. Here you'll also find the Tao Beach Day Club and Nightclub. And of course, the Sphere is a part of the Venetian property. I saw the Backstreet Boys here. It was incredible. I have a full video about that linked below. Starting August 28th, they'll be showing the Wizard of Oz movie at the Sphere, which should be amazing. Temporarily, they removed the love sign and now you can take a photo with this Wizard of Oz photo op of Dorothy and her friends. And yes, you can ride a gondola here too, indoors or outdoors, and the price is between $29 and $39. Oh, and did you know that the Rat Pack's footprints are right outside the Venetian? This used to be the Sands Hotel, and in 1960, this is where they took their legendary photo. So, should you stay at the Venetian Hotel on your next Vegas trip? As always, I'm gonna break it down with a quick rating across 5 categories, each out of 5 stars. Let's go. First up, location. The Venetian is located in the north central part of the Strip. It's connected to the Palazzo right next to Wynn and across from the new Hard Rock Hotel. You can easily walk to tons of nearby attractions, so for location, I'm gonna give it 5 stars. Next, amenities and food options. This place has everything, an overwhelming number of restaurants, bars, coffee shops, and stores, ranging from high-end to casual. Many restaurants are pricey, but they've added more affordable options like the new Via Via food hall and a full fast food area. The casino is massive, there are 2 pool areas, 2 gyms, a spa, and you also get access to the Palazzo pool. For entertainment, you've got shows, a nightclub and a day club, the wax museum, the gondola rides, and of course, the Sphere, which might just be the most incredible venue in the world. So for amenities, this is probably the only hotel I'd give 5 stars. As for room quality, I stayed in one of the newly renovated suites and it was honestly great. Spacious, stylish, and clean. But it was a bit dark, and even though it was renovated, the bathroom still felt outdated, so for room quality, I'm giving it 4 stars. As for cleanliness, overall my room was clean, but I did find a gross stain on one of the pillows. And for a hotel like this, that's just not okay. The toilet could also be cleaner. Still, the rest of the suite was spotless, so I'm gonna give it 4 stars for cleanliness. And finally, value. I paid $216 for a large renovated suite in a luxury hotel. Considering the location, size, and overall experience, that's a solid deal. So for value, I'm giving it 4.5 stars. This brings the final score to 4.5 out of 5 stars. So would I stay here again? Yes, absolutely. No questions. End of story. So have you stayed at the Venetian? What was your experience like? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.